So, we don't get snow here, but it does rain. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and only people over the age of 21, welcome to today's Advent calendar. Fellow alcoholics are also welcome. It's out there raining. The cats were in and out. I don't know. Like I said, they're still scared of me, but, yeah, if they want to come in, they can. Anyways, all that aside, I am out here. I am back home. I am cooking another healthy meal. Again, prosciutto. Walk by, have to eat a piece. And a hamburger helper with chorizo. So, good stuff. Anyways, let's get on to today's show. All right, so food's essentially done cooking. I forgot to put a timer on it, so it may be overdone. But as you can see here, this is a mess. What reason it is a mess is I just got back today. And as soon as I got back, by the way, again, thank you, Minnesota Airport, Caribou Tea. I've been doing some drunk arts and crafts. By that I mean I finally put these as Christmas lights. Ta-da! So there you go. Let me grab you here. But yep, they're actually blinking, and they're actually in order as the days I've been taking them. So right now it's just random order. Like I said, this guy has push button features. But yeah, nice little Christmas lights. And again, I should probably hang them up there or something. We'll see. But again, a little bit of the tin can. I use the soldering iron, which is cooling off over there. But then most of these are metal lids or aluminum lids. That's why this is here. So I just haven't put all this stuff away. And I'm about to. But I just wanted to show you how messy and what I've been doing before I do that. So, but yeah. So there you go. There's the scatterbrain, the last one we had. And it's glued on there. What's funny is it's probably glue on there where I could take off the lid. So, there we go. Drunk Art and Crafts. Be right back. So, I'm back. But yeah, again, it's a mess. Got them just kind of sitting here now. I need to figure out how to... I should just use nails. Just hang them up. Because this is just hanging because there's no weight. Matter of fact, I may have just pulled it off. So, excuse me. Gazoon-tight to myself. So... this shot glass may look like just a plain shot glass, but if you look close, hopefully you can see that, right there is what's left of a Sun Studio logo. This was the Sun Studio shot glass I took a shot out of all those days ago. You might notice something missing, of course. The rest of it washed off. So much for that. But hey, at least now it's a plain glass, shot glass I can pour my shots into. So anyways, let's move on to today's shots. Matter of fact, no, that won't work. I'm trying to think of a way to do this because again, sometimes I do it too quickly. But then again, I could just 15. My thought was I could just do it like this without actually showing. But I wonder if I need like a setup. I know. Okay, I kind of know. I forgot this doesn't have a mount on it, so. Okay, never mind. I need to get some more stuff. If I get myself a new camera, I'll get me one that I can set up as an actual proper thing. Anyway, so 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15. Ooh. Special one. All right, next is... actually, well, fuck it, was 16. But I'll say that wasn't a good roll, but it counts. 16. So that was from here, which then goes diagonal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Ooh, there's that one again. I really want to try that one. All right, next, to keep the long shot. 1. A lot of bombs in this one. Ones I'm not looking forward to. Next. 4. So it was here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on. I mean, this is almost pure alcohol, one sweetness in it. Anyways. 8. 1, 2. Yes, I did. Okay, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So... there is, and again, let me just move this off somewhere. there is, and by the way, if this makes it, this is a cork wood. This is going to be fun to try to get onto this. You know what I mean? It's going to be hard to do that. I'm going to have to come up with something special with this one. Anyways, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So yeah, 2 bourbons, tequila at full strength, and then 2 flavored stuff. So one's wheat, one's rye, tequila, and then some flavored stuff. So let's actually get the board up here and go from there. I just realized I haven't talked much about my whole trip back. I'll do that in a little bit, I guess. But first, let's do, because these videos end up being way too long as is, what we got here. So let's see. Here's the D10. Let me move that back there. That is a 4. Second to last. Tilted back. So the blue one up here. Let's see where it lands. Actually, are you centered? Oh. There might be a break in the audio there. I accidentally clicked. So, but anyways, it landed on. So if that was 5, so 4, 4. Yeah, not a good one. Oof. Actually, this is also pretty thick. So, but that's a metal lid, so that's easy enough to translate. I started in 4 and I landed in 4. Is that what it was? I can't remember now. Anyways, I picked that one. I think was the right one. Too late now. We're already into it. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Anyways, bourbon. Straight American bourbon. 47% proof. Or excuse me, 47% alcohol by volume. 94 proof. Again, what am I doing? I have a second camera here. There you go. That is Oregon Spirit distilled straight American bourbon whiskey. So yeah, 47% is a lot. It's not a terrible a lot, but it is something. This is stronger than my Del Bock. My Del Bock is 45%. This is 47, so just slightly stronger. But it's bourbon. So, who knows? Maybe it's good bourbon. It's straight bourbon. Straight like America. America. Anyways, Oregon Spirit. So, is this actually made in Oregon? Distilled from grain, by the way. Printed in the U.S. Distilled and bottled Oregon Spirit Distillers Bend, Oregon. So yeah, it is actually made in Oregon. Just that, hey, this is printed in America. Made in Mexico. No, it's made in Oregon. So it is actually Oregon. Let me just really quickly read this here. The perfect blend of corn, wheat, malt barley, and rye. It is carefully mashed, fermented, and distilled, aged in charred New American oak barrels. New America. On site in Oregon Spirit distilleries. Are careful the ingredients. Yeah, it's also locally grown stuff, so it's one of those. But okay, so it's all the grain. So it's not just one particular, because over here is the other one, which is wheat. Yeah, so anyways, if that one happens, it'll be hilarious. But anyways, yeah, so this one is going to be bourbon. It's going to be straight. It's going to be fun. You hear me? Anyways, yeah, like I said, I'll talk about what I did afterwards. Because again, I rambled too long, then the shots in like I should do the shot first, then ramble. But yeah, like I said, these little tin things, I'll put a screw. Actually, I'll show you here live. After I drink, I'll mess with some power tools. There's the pour. That. Notice there's no caramel for whatever they call it, right? Yeah, there's no added caramel to make it whiskey color like the other ones. This is caramel color because of whiskey. This will put hair on your chest and spots on your liver. Not necessarily in that order. So, oh boy. So, smell. Actually, not bad. It smells like bourbon. Don't get me wrong. Not the most pleasant of smells, but in comparison to normal bourbon smell, it actually smells kind of mellow, which, as I know, is wrong. 47%. So that's 7% more than Jack Daniels. That's 2% more than my strong stuff I have here. So that's almost, wait, it was 90 something? 94 proof. So this is 94% of 94 proof. Excuse me. So 94% alcohol would be Everclear. No, it would be under Everclear. Everclear, let's not talk about that again. Unless you want me to. Comment down below. Anyways, so I am back home. Short little trip. Came back. Time to relax. Time to eat. So here's to... I already did surprise trips, didn't I? Winter weather. I'll get to that in a little bit. Here's to... Again, it's raining outside. It's nice, cold. This is winter weather for us. So here's to winter weather. I'm spilling some. Here we go. Okay. Oh. Yeah. That's bourbon. Ah. Okay. You know those really confident superheroes? Don't have to be superheroes, just heroes in general. Walk into the door, act nicely with the bad guys. How you doing? Then just without kind of speaking, busts them in the face, knocks them to the ground, pow bang, and just calmly walks out the bar later. That's that. Comes in gentle enough as far as bourbon and whiskey goes. I was thinking it's not too bad. It has that, what I guess now is the wooden oak taste kind of floating there, but it's not horrible. It's actually pretty mellow, pretty nice. But as it goes down, bow to the face. I mean, flush, down warmth. That's not bad either. That's fairly down. It's the taste. It's bourbon. If you like bourbon, it'd be fine. I don't like that aftertaste of bourbon. So if you mix that with soda, Jack and Coke as it were, or in this case, Oregon Spirit and Coke. I need to rephrase that because I'm pretty sure Oregon Spirit and Coke is some kind of drug you take up in Oregon. Probably gets you high for days. Anyways, if you had Pepsi or Coca-Cola with that, that would take off the edge on the bourbon taste and be left with just the alcohol, which is fairly smooth. So that's not horrible in that sense. But the aftertaste by itself, not a fan of. Now again, grain of salt. Not a bourbon guy. The burps even taste like bourbon. But again, mild. Everything's mild except for that aftertaste right afterwards. So, not a fan of the bourbon, so take it with a grain of salt. It does go down relatively smooth. The flush is there, but it's not overpowering. But the aftertaste is what kills it for me. So, but that's, again, because I'm not a fan of the bourbons. Take it with a grain of salt. Now, two things. Let me get the screwdriver. Because what's a better idea than to use power tools right after taking a shot of strong liquor? But yeah, I just got back today. As you know, I went on a small trip. There we go. Matter of fact, let me just pour one out for my homies there. So I got back today, this morning or afternoon. I had to drive blank hours, which about 3, I think, from where I was to Minnesota. And I had to do it early because my flight was fairly early, but also I knew there was a storm coming. And there still is. A lot of people who are leaving were joking about a lot of people who are leaving, quote, again, they said a lot of people were leaving just because of the snowstorm that was about to hit. So I got out just in time. As I got into Minneapolis, well, both kind of since it's on the border, it started to snow a lot. Not much, not wet stuff, just dry stuff. But that got me thinking, because again, even driving through the rolling white hills in the morning dew, that's like winter. That's like winter, man. No, that's what most people think when they think of winter, when they think of Christmas, when they think of that. They think of snowy landscapes. Me, here in Arizona, I think of excellent weather. So for most people, and I probably asked this before, what is your typical weather around Christmas? Is it snowing? Is it, there's some super glue there. Is it cold or is it tropical? Or if you're in Australia, is it hot? So, that kind of stuff. Again, I'm in Arizona, we're spoiled. It is beautiful. It is currently 66 degrees Fahrenheit. Hold on just a second. Okay. What is 66 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius?
66 degrees Fahrenheit is equal to 18.889 degrees Celsius.
Okay, so that's 18.9, I think it said, Celsius. So that's the current temperature here. And by the way, I apologize to anyone who has that. Matter of fact, I'll probably set off mine editing this video if I set off any of your guys' home assistants. So yeah, it is currently 18 degrees Celsius, like 60 degrees Fahrenheit right now. And it's lightly drizzling. It's beautiful, I tell you. The highs are in the 70s. Again, just adjust a little bit there on 18, maybe 20. So it is beautiful this time of year in Arizona. This is a trade-off. So what is your typical winter like? And also, when I was there, it got dark at 4, pitch black at 5 p.m. That's up north. Here, it gets darkish at 5, but it's like sunset, Like, I was already telling you what sunrise is here, excuse me. But it just seemed to be so dark so quick, also because there's trees and clouds. So, but anyways, I mean, is your idea of winter cold and dark, or is it rainy and nice? I mean, again, what's your typical weather like where you are? So, anyways, let me finish this off. Do I have the super glue? I'm not sniffing this, by the way. I don't know why I had to tell you that. Not suspicious at all. Anyways, just let me. Actually, I'm running out. Good thing I bought 2 of these. But yeah, so just around there, a little up and down to get it wedged in, and then a little bit more around the edge to hopefully, and then spin, spin, spin. All right, we'll see if that holds, because again, that one's pretty heavy. So again, if this one ever comes up again, that's actually wood. Now, I'm not worried about drilling through it. Wood is wood, but pretty heavy, and I don't know how well, because that's not a screw-on cap. That's just a cork, so that's going to be interesting. But here we go. I'm making my Christmas light. Hopefully by next time, I'll have my house cleaned up. No, I'll have this hanged up somewhere, and we can just go from there. Even though adding lights to it's going to be interesting. So maybe what I should do is clear the table of Frosty and these little generic ones, and we'll just have these guys here. So, and we'll just add on as we go. So all that aside, it's nice to be home in decent weather and not having to drive and do all this on the road. Oh, anyways, so hopefully you're having a nice, relaxing time. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. But until then, have a nice day. See you next time. Bye.